Hey everybody, this is Giuseppe with Forget About It News, and I'm here with my boy Brian.
What up, guys? What up, girls?
Brian, what's on the agenda tonight?
We got a video about, well, everybody probably already heard about it. I mean, it's been all over the news, but the Israelis put beepers on I guess the Hezbollah, the Taliban members of the Hezbollah. Who knows? I don't even know all these fucking names for these gangs. Anyway, shit, they blew them all up. There was dudes going down left and right.
I throw my screwball for the jihad.
Look, and I just want to say, I do care about the children. Like, I hope that the Israelis are being tactical. That beeper shit was tactical. Problem is, if there was little kids near them, it could have killed them. And I don't like that at all. But I will say, fucking them dudes flew on paragliders with machine guns and flew into Israel and grabbed women, grabbed children, executed them, raped them, brought them back to the country, held them hostage. So I don't give a fuck.
Forget about it.
I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I get how some of you people will be pissed, but they shouldn't have went and done that.
Nah, they shouldn't have.
Okay? It has consequences. You thought they were just going to be like, sure, you can take my wife and you can shoot my child. Nah, man. They are revengeful. They are mad. And I get it. I know they're trying to be tactical. They really are. Because you can see the war tactics. Like, it's not a full-on go in there and do whatever. Yeah. They're just, they had the beeper thing. We're like, we'll just hit them with the beepers and wham. And I think it's pretty fucking funny.
Let's roll the bean footage, Bob.
If you haven't heard about this, just pay attention for a second. Israel blew up 2,800 Hezbollah terrorists today. You can see some of the video by selling the Iranian-backed group pagers with explosives hidden inside. It all started when Israel killed Hezbollah's number 2 by allegedly hacking his cell phone and then sending a missile through his apartment window. So the group, Hezbollah, wanted a more secure, untraceable way to communicate with its foot soldiers and some of its leadership. So it got everybody pagers. These pagers use a VHF spectrum. It's an old-fashioned technology. Feel free to explain to your kids and grandkids right now what a pager is. But basically, they have a much stronger connection, operate in power outages, which was going to be good for Hezbollah if there was a war. Here's one of the guys who got paged. But not many folks still sell pagers, and the Israelis were only too happy to oblige. With us now, Tracy Walder, News Nation national security contributor, former staff operations officer for the CIA, also with the FBI. Tracy, I don't know what about this story has captivated the world's imagination, but there's something there that Israel could have pulled off any number of bombings, killed any number of Hezbollah guys. The way they did this, though, is sort of wildly special, is it not?
I absolutely agree. And I think one of the reasons it's probably captivated everyone's attention is, I think, first of all, the precision, right? The fact that it was directed directly at these Hezbollah members. I also think the fact that it was a remote detonation that did this, I think that obviously kind of captivates people, and I think also the scale, right? This is over 2,000 people, almost 3,000 people, like you mentioned. And I think that's what's really captivating.
Yeah, this is video from the hospitals that were overrun with Hezbollah terrorists. You worked against the Taliban in Afghanistan, so you understand the psychological part of this. How much of this is psychological for the Hezbollah fighters, right? That there's this sort of Cold War between Israel and Hezbollah going on right now. It's pretty psychological that you're walking down the street in Beirut and all of a sudden this thing in your pocket explodes, perhaps creates some indelicate injuries, if you will. And you realize that this is in a place that you thought was safe.
Right. So that's a great point, Leland. So really the reality is obviously this has physical implications, right? We know people have been injured and have been killed. But the reality is the psychological implications that this has to Hezbollah are going to last for, quite frankly, decades. They have to find, as you mentioned now, new ways to communicate. And they thought they had that in the pager. And this is going to cripple them in terms of their communications for many, many years to come. So really what Israel has done is completely eliminated their way of being able to communicate technologically. Wow. And that is going to be a massive problem for them.
Yeah, so the video we're watching is surveillance video from various places where these Hezbollah guys were when the pagers all exploded. We've been kicking this around on the set. Why now do we think they did this? The pagers evidently went out a couple of weeks ago. Why 3:30 on a Tuesday?
So I think the time, so I just want to talk about 3:30. So I think the time is significant, and that really is the middle of the day. People are at work, people have their pagers probably on them, and most people are awake. So I feel that that's why they used that time. I think in terms of the date, they maybe had several dates that they had in mind, but I think what they were trying to do was do this in response to missile strikes, and the most recent one, probably the Houthi one.
Yeah, the other thing that I think is interesting is the Iranian ambassador to Lebanon had one of these pagers. And I'm going to now get kind of wonky in spy talk, but the operational security of Hezbollah, the idea that they were so thoroughly compromised that the Israelis could get something that was going to blow up into the hands of the Iranian ambassador, it has to also speak to, from a psychological standpoint for Hezbollah, not only their communications networks, but the concept that the Israelis have infiltrated them this far. They've paid off enough Lebanese that the Israelis can do whatever they want.
So the way that I actually equate that is to when we began the armed drone program in Afghanistan. The Taliban had no idea what.
So,
yeah, that's pretty clever. And I told you it was targeted. See, it was real targeted, and then that's what I meant by earlier about how they're trying not to hurt any of the innocent people that are not involved in it. They're just trying to take out the.
It's getting
fucking crazy.
It's getting crazy.
And you know it psychologically messed with them. They're probably scared to hold cell phones. They're scared to hold anything. Boom. Yeah. Well, you know. So yeah, that was very interesting.
Can't stop.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like they deserve. I feel like they got what they deserve.
That's what I said earlier before the video started.
If you come do something to my family, I'm coming to do some shit to yours.
Yeah, so
that's just how shit goes.
They came in. Everybody knows they came in on paragliders. They had machine guns, and they were shooting people. They shot people all at that concert. They flew right into Israel. They started taking people.
That's terrible.
Grabbing people, kids, everything. Even if somebody took your child. Imagine you're an American right now, and somebody came in and took your child. Yep. Will you not burn this world down to find them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know it. I know.
There's a lot of little things going on, like the Iranian collusion with the whole Trump thing. Also, we were going to do a video on that, but this is just so funny. The pagers blowing bitches up. That's funnier than shit. Like 2,700 plus people just got their side piece blown up. Yeah, blown out. You know what I'm saying? I bet you they all got shit bags now. They're gonna all have colostomy bags and stuff walking around.
It's gruesome, and it's because the whole world right now is, they're all going against Israel, and they're all going against America. That's why this election, you're not running against the Democratic Party. You're running against all the powers of the world. Why do you think they tried to take out Trump 3 times? So it was one in Pennsylvania, one at Mar-a-Lago down there by the golf course. Dude had the AK set up. And then the most recent third one, the chemical attack, where 26 people fell majorly ill. So I guess they were trying to hit with some maybe air agent, so he sniffs it and it gives him cardiac arrest.
It was by the tunnel.
So now there's other innocent people are starting. So I don't know if this is going to open your eyes up. If you're still asleep, you're going to be asleep forever. Unfortunately.
Do you need a beeper strapped to you to explode before you wake up?
I mean, what is it going to take? They try to. When's the last time you've seen 3 presidents almost get killed?
This is all you need to know. Listen, this is all you need to know right here. Okay, left-wing people are all about free Palestine.
Right.
They're all about free Palestine,
which is what we just talked about.
Which are the same people involved.
Hezbollah is in Palestine. Yeah. Palestine's not a country or anything. Okay.
These are people that are beheading Christians.
Absolutely. Crucifying. They don't just behead them. They crucify people for real like they did in the Romans on the streets.
Doing horrible things to women. I saw a video where these 2 men, well, actually, it ended up being 3 or 4 men because they all, one started beating her with the stick, and then the other one pulls up on a scooter, gets off the scooter, and he starts beating her with a stick. And then all these guys are beating this woman with a stick in the middle of the street. It's mind-blowing.
That's so fucking sick,
and everybody was just sitting around watching.
This is so sick, dude. This what we're dealing with here. This is the sick. This is shit's evil. All you people out there ready to be good and do the right thing and are righteous, Time to get harder than the evil.
Yeah.
Harder than the evil. Push-ups, lifting every day, get your body right, get right with God. I'm telling you, shit is getting bad out here. And it's happening quicker and quicker, dude. There's like 6 or 7 crazy shits that happen on today.
Well, it's not even that stuff, man. It's the business is closing. So I was driving down the road, I saw a couple more empty available places in a couple of these strip plazas here in Winter Haven. And people are struggling, and gas prices going down a little bit helps, but it's not enough. It's not enough. People are dying out here of starvation. People need food. People need shelter. People need better paying
Shit's
jobs.
Unaffordable, man.
Interest rates need to go down, but if interest rates go down, inflation goes up.
Yeah,
it's all a big fucking game, dude.
Yeah,
it's all a big game.
It's a bad game,
bad
we're
game.
all losing.
Forget
Bad.
about
We're
it.
really losing.
Forget about
You got to remember too. This shit all going on with Israel. This shit's costing the United States money too.
Yeah.
Just because it started. See, that's why it's important to have guys like Donald Trump in here that wouldn't allow it to start in the first place. We wouldn't have got financially hit with that. We're probably pumping over $150 million every other month in weapons to them.
Yeah.
Then we got Ukraine going on, dropping billions to them just to the contractors and money laundering back. We as Americans have to say, no more. You cannot spend our fucking money.
And then all the money we're giving to the illegals.
Right. So
everybody's getting our fucking money, us.
We're getting ripped apart.
They're taking our money.
They're ripping us apart.
And they're giving it to everybody else.
It's out of control, man.
And you're okay with that.
Yeah,
you guys are okay with that.
So put out a video, start talking about it, tell your friends, vote Trump. I know you don't like some of his personality traits and all that. Put that aside. If you let Kamala Harris in, you're letting a new world order in the United States. She doesn't work for the United States.
Y'all are not.
She works for the NWO, the New World Order. And that's the woman they're going to use to take control of the rest of the United States.
She's a Marxist.
And put us in the fucking dirt.
Did you see the video where they replayed something she said? And it's an actual thing that Marxists say. And she was recorded saying it.
Man, she said if you have a patent and they want it, they're going to snatch it from you. So now you don't want to be innovative and come up with your own product. And she'll just say, we'll take it.
I watched a video where she says, and if you are a legal gun owner and we want to come in your house and we want to check on what's going on in your house, we're gonna come in your house and we're gonna look.
Yeah,
and I'm
like that. They ain't just going to be... You can't allow them just be coming in our homes.
What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Yeah, dude.
This crazy bitch. Listen,
dude, if she thinks that she's fixing to fucking do that...
The fact that she could get up there and fucking say that shit with a straight face says it all, dude.
Yeah.
Says it all.
Yeah, that means she's dead serious. And I don't know where she came up, but I'm telling you right now...
She's straight up telling you.
Fucking demons possess her. No good human can be like her.
She said, even if you are a legal right gun carrying owner, we will come in your home if we want to check things out.
Yeah, fuck that. We need to nip this in the bud. Oh, and before we get into this video, don't let them go cashless. We need cash. We need cash. See, the banks don't want it cash because as you transfer money to pay for things, everybody gets a piece. But if I hand him 50 and he hands the other guy 50 and he hands the other guy 50,
it's still $50.
There's still $50.
Yeah.
It's still $50. And if you just and that's why they want cashless, because if I give it to Joe through Venmo, they're going to take their piece. And then if he takes that same money and he buys something else, and by the time you do 30 transactions, that whole 50's fucking gone in their pockets.
Yep.
Snap out of it. We got to stop this shit. We need out.
Yeah.
Out of here.
They're taking our money.
We got to get out of here, y'all. We have to leave this shit behind. Whatever they've created the last 4 years, we have got to leave this behind and renew this bitch. We have to unite the United States big time.
So jump into comments. Let us know what you think about them funny ass beepers blowing their ass up. You guys think that's funny? I think it's hilarious as shit.
I think it was smart. I think it was smart as fuck.
And what do you guys think of this whole Iranian thing, taking information from Donald Trump's whatever and then giving it to the Democrats? What do you guys think of that?
I don't know if they know about that, but the Iranians apparently supplied the Democrats with information that they got from the Trump camp. They hack their computers or some shit. It's a totally fucked up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant about the world. The world is helping Paris win.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and they had them neck and neck on NBC this morning today, 47 to 47%. Hey, if you believe that, you're a dumbass. If you believe they're neck and neck at 47 to 47%, you're a fucking dumbass.
The only neck going on in this race is Kamala Harris giving somebody some neck.
Yeah, well, that's Joe Brown. We seen all them videos when she was 20 years old acting like a hoe. I know. Anyway, I can't believe y'all are
She's not a hoe, but she's a hoe.
No, she is the worst person. If you think what's been going on is bad, this is about to come in 50 times what we've seen.
Forget about it. So hop in the comments, like, share, hit the notification button, subscribe. And, listen, man, say some shit in the comments, man. Y'all acting scary as hell, man. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, give us a thumbs up.
Here in a few fucking months, man, you may not even be able to watch the internet.
Who knows? I think, honestly, before we go, I do think that things are going to get even more crazy before. I mean, they are starting to turn.
That's why we're doing this shit.
Man.
We're not making anything off of this.
Listen, we watch videos and research all day.
We're not making anything off of this. We're not making no scratch.
But I do want to stand up for the United States because I don't want to lose it.
Yeah,
we need to dump freaking $2 trillion just to revamp the whole United States. Every falling bridge needs to be replaced. All the bad roads need all repaved. We need upgraded everything. Fuck all these other countries. We're done. We need to close shop, close our borders, and bam, we'll be back in action. So.
All I know is all my rhinestone cowboys are going to come out with big-ass bazookas. Listen, you guys have no fucking idea.
Man.
You don't, man. You don't, okay? No. All you fucking skinny jean boy wearing motherfuckers, you guys don't have a clue what you're going to deal with when Joe Dirt comes out the motherfucking woods.
Anyway, I'm going to
looking like a fucking redneck commando.
Yeah, well, there's going to be
trouble.
We just got to keep steady,
Forget
man.
about it.
That's crazy out here. So
hey,
anyway,
like,
guys,
share, comment, subscribe. Listen, we're gonna we're doing our thing, baby.
That's right.
Hop in the comments.
Peace.